What's up, college football fans? Snowy Valente here once again with the Mean Green Show. And today I'm joined by Enoch Jackson, our defensive tackle transfer out of Arkansas. And before we get into all things related to Enoch, guys, you already know the drill. If you're a fan of college football recruiting, G5 football, the transfer portal, or any of the above, consider hitting that like and subscribe button because that is all that we talk about around here. Now, Enoch, first of all, thank you for coming on.
Man,
I know it's a busy summer for you, moving and all of that. And, how you doing? How are things going for you?
man, I'm doing fine. The move on campus went well. The guys treated me good. So,
So
that's my
you're already on campus in Denton?
yes, sir.
Okay, cool, man. Cool. That's awesome. I didn't know. So when did you report?
I reported June 1st.
June 1st? Okay, so you guys already doing workouts and stuff?
Hmm.
Is that a Monday through Friday thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Well, hopefully that's going well. All right, so kind of diving into your background a little bit. Coming out of high school, you were the 27th ranked DT in the nation. You held offers from Clemson, Florida, LSU, Georgia, Arkansas, and the list goes on and on. Ultimately, you chose Arkansas out of the bunch. Kind of what initially led to that commitment out of high school to Arkansas?
So, whenever I was coming out of high school, Chad Morris was the head coach, and I just fell in love with Chad Morris and the way he pursued after me. You know what I'm saying? He made me feel loved, and he just made me feel like Arkansas would be the place for me. But, what they say a lot is, never fall in love with the coach.
Hmm.
And that's what I did, being
Hmm.
stuck, listening to everybody. And as my freshman year, he got the boot. And whenever the new staff came, oh, I'm tripping, I'm off. But yeah, whenever the new staff came, they came along and they brought some guys that they like, Barry Odom, Sam Pittman, great coaches, but
Right,
I wasn't the prototypical defensive lineman.
right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man, absolutely. So are you a fan of, of the transfer rule now? You get a one-time transfer with no penalty. And because I mean, coach, I mean, like you, and you're not the only one that does that. A lot of kids will commit to a place because of the coach, even though people try to tell them not to. But it's still like if you have a head coach or a position coach that you really vibe with and they really like you and you like them, then you go to that place and then that coach ultimately goes somewhere else for whatever reason. um I mean, it's kind of nice, I feel like, that the players get an opportunity to then, like, okay, like, I came here for this guy's no longer here, maybe I want to go try somewhere else. But what are your thoughts on this new rule, this transfer rule?
No, I definitely like it. Yeah. And because a kid can go somewhere and then when the coach leave, the next coach come that didn't even recruit him, didn't like him for whatever reason, and now he at the bottom of the depth chart, you know what I'm saying? And not even because he can't play ball, but it might be, oh, he's not tall enough. Oh, we didn't even recruit him out of high school, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's not who we like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Hmm.
like some kids make mistakes and we're young coming out of high school,
Yeah.
we don't even know what to look for. So some kids make mistakes, and they need that second chance to go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? To make a better choice for themselves. And that's
Yeah,
what it's all about to me.
absolutely, man. That's exciting. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So, as our defense, we had some struggles last year, and a lot of people kind of chalk that up to the scheme that was run and, this, that, and the other. And because not even just at the D line, but just personnel as a front, as a whole, we have a pretty talented roster. We've had top recruiting classes in the conference the last couple of years. So the guys are there. With, a lot of it just again was chalked up to the scheme. And you're coming in and to a pretty talented D line in Dion Noville, the Murphy brothers, a few others, Vontae McCree and Dayton LeBlanc. But what do you feel like you bring to this D line that is going to help us, just kind of get to that spot where we really want to be as fans, where we want to see, and also what kind of defensive tackle is UNT getting with you?
UNC is getting a balanced defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? Someone who can take a double team, someone who will take advantage of a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to chase the ball down. My effort, I just play balls to the wall 100% of the time. That's just how I've always been my whole life. And I'm just a playmaker. I feel like I live for the big moment, just straight like that. I live for the big moment.
Absolutely. That's exciting. So during your time at Arkansas, you signed in. Were you class of 2019? Is that?
Yes,
You
sir.
were? Okay, so you were there fall of 2019 and fall of 2020. So during your time there, how do you feel like your game has developed, just going against the SEC talent and whatnot?
So, in high school, I was pretty much bigger, stronger than everybody I went.
Right.
It really didn't matter, if where I placed my hands, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
ultimately I was just gonna outman them. But
Mhm.
at the sea level, that's a no go. I'm almost smaller than everybody I go against. So now my hands got to be right every single time. My technique, my ball get off. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got more focused and more precise. So that's what I say I got better on. Just the little stuff. My hand placement, my efficiency. I can't miss a move. If I do a move too early, he just gonna snatch me up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And all that. It just helped me playing in the SEC because I realized that like it's a very technical game. The game
Mhm.
a little faster. Is as you would expect. But yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be more technical.
Yeah, absolutely. So, touching on that a little bit more. So, I've watched your high school film as well as some of your spring film coming out of Arkansas. And yeah, high school film, a lot of defensive tackles who still are D1 defensive tackles, their high school film to non-football people isn't really fun to watch per se. It's usually a lot of them getting double teamed or, doing things that if you don't know what you're looking for, you're going to be like, why was that a highlight? But you, on the other hand, it was almost like a defensive ends highlight. I mean, you were disrupting the pass game, the run game. It was pretty exciting to see from a defensive tackle standpoint. So obviously, I really get what you're saying when you say you just out athleted, these high school O linemen. You just outpowered them, just all the above. So was that like a shock then being able to do that to those guys in high school? Then, like you said, coming to the SEC, just like, oh wow, like I'm actually more on the smaller end. How long did it take you to kind of learn that hand placement that you had to do and the techniques that were necessary to be successful, in the SEC practice and all that?
Man, I would say like summer I was struggling. Fall
Hmm.
like the first 2-3 weeks of fall camp. So it almost took me like probably like halfway through my first season to like actually like understand like you can't just run around someone. You can't just run through someone. You know what I'm saying? You have
Hmm.
your hands here. You know what I'm so it probably took me almost half the season. I was probably in college for a minute before I
Wow.
clicked in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I was like, man, I know I'm not bad. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it took me a minute. It's a
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man, that's wild. And I feel like that's a huge learning curve for like, stud athletes coming out of high school that were able to just, again, out athlete everybody. And then they go to like a big conference and it's like, whoa, I've got to actually learn the technique at this level. But so the film that I saw, did you do spring football last season? Like, I guess it would be 2021, like this year with Arkansas.
like this past spring.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's probably the film that I saw on you because, man, even your spring film, I mean, I think it was a lot of, one-on-one drills, maybe what I saw, I can't remember exactly, but man, the spring drills looked good. And so obviously, you learned and you were applying what you learned. So, hey, so how many years, so did you, what do you have left eligibility wise? Do you know?
Yeah. I have 4 years left.
So you have 4 years if you want to take advantage of that, hypothetically. Okay, that's exciting. That's cool. Have you selected a major yet?
Yeah, I'm doing sports management for right now.
Okay, that's what I majored in. There you go.
Right on.
That's what's up, man. Cool. So were you doing that at Arkansas too?
Yes, sir. No,
Did most of your classes transfer over?
hmm,
Did most of your classes transfer over?
yeah, a lot of them transferred over, so it was a easy little switch to get me in there.
Cool, man. Cool. That's exciting. Um, what do you want to do after football?
After like all the football is after college.
Just wherever your football career ends. Maybe that's, if that's after college or if that's after a few years in the pro or whatever the case may be.
Okay, so I can't work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. This might sound funny to some people, but I don't know. I want to be like in movies or like a comedian or something. But if that,
Dude, there you go.
I'm telling you, man, I feel like that's
That's
me.
your calling.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if none of that work out, you know what I'm saying, I can always, be a coach because I love being around
Yeah.
kids. I played the game for so long already.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could always fall back on being a coach, but I really
Yeah.
want to like a celebrity or something, a movie
Like a
star.
like a up and coming Dwayne the Rock Johnson. How about that?
On me.
That's what's up. Worst comes to worst, you can always just start a YouTube channel.
Hey, some people. I mess with YouTube too. That's lit. No cap.
Yeah, yeah, man. Once this, once all this, name, image, and likeness stuff comes out, maybe that's happening for a lot of you guys. So that's exciting to see what that holds too. Are you excited about the return of NCAA?
Oh man, yeah, I can't wait. I used to play Road to Glory like it was nothing.
Were you
Every
a DT when you did Road to Glory? Would you play as a DT or would you play as a quarterback or running back?
Okay, so look, whenever Road to Glory came out, I was young, so like I just play all the skill positions. But like once I
Yeah,
make a defensive tackle, so look, I couldn't make no plays. I got mad. I turned the sliders all the way down so you can go off sides and whatnot.
yeah.
I run off sides every snap, get like 20 sacks a game. It was yeah, fun. Yeah.
Oh man, that's fun. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. That was the game. That was the game. Even more so than Madden, man. That was
I,
absolutely the game.
every day I'm on NCAA. No,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
what about
Definitely. Oh yeah, I'm excited, man. I almost failed college because of NCAA because I just didn't want to go to class. I'd rather play. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to call in sick a few days because of that, I'm sure.
you?
Um, do you have an NFL defensive tackle that you feel like your game is most similar to?
I feel like my game is most similar to Aaron Donald, just how quick he is, how strong he is at the point of attack, and then like our sizes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause there's a lot of 6'5", 6'6" defensive tackles in the NFL.
Right.
But Aaron Donald, he like 6'1",
Hmm.
6'2", 275, and he's a grown man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he is. Yeah.
He a lot to handle. You know what I'm saying?
Do
A
you
lot.
keep up with his training or his diet or anything like that? You ever follow any of that stuff he does?
I watch everything that he does. Like his
That's
training
awesome.
ridiculous. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He a workout animal. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is, man. He's pretty cut up and sliced up for, a DT. You know what I mean?
Back.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Hmm.
I
That's
don't
wild. What's your height and weight right now?
I am 6 foot 285.
6 foot 285. Okay, okay. Is that what were you coming out of high school?
I probably like 5'11" something and like 285 ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
You grew a little bit since high school. That's
Mm-hmm.
cool, man. That's cool. Well, hey, man. Once again, I really appreciate your time. Really can't wait to see you next season. We are all excited about the addition that you bring to this Paramount 21 class, and best of luck. And once again, man, thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I can't wait to get it started, man.
Absolutely. Go Mean Green.
Yes, sir.